And welcome into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. We are at Lewiston High School, but we're not calling a Lewiston game tonight. It's the Class D South regional final between the top seed Winthrop and the number 2 seed Lisbon. It got moved from Winthrop to Lewiston. Winthrop's natural grass field couldn't quite handle the rough weather we've been having recently, and so the turf field here at Lewiston coming through. They've got all the snow off. It's all on the sideline. You might be able to see it on the video feed, the remnants of the snow, but we're ready to play some football with a 7 o'clock kick scheduled for this evening. The winner advances to the state title game. Lisbon looking to advance to their first state title game since 2016. It's been a bit longer for Winthrop, since 2007 the last time the Ramblers went to the state title game, so they are hungry and they had a really good season. My name's Aaron Morse alongside Kyler Zitch.
What up?
Kyler, you know, Class D South, these are two teams Lisbon loves to just run the ball, 3 backs. That's traditional high school football, right?
Right. Yep, you're right. Yeah, you're running it a lot. You know, it's cold, so you're definitely going to be seeing a lot of running. So
certainly, in the turf field, obviously, maybe change things a little bit. Maybe not as sloppy as we would have had on a.
It would have been funner, though. I would have liked to see that.
It might have been interesting there if it was on the grass, but we're on the turf instead.
Lisbon's the away team here.
Right. Yeah. So actually, it's a. I mean, Winthrop, it's a tough break for them. They would have preferred, I think, probably to play in front of their home crowd, but I'm sure everyone, made the trip down here nonetheless. Not that far of a trip. So Winthrop 7-1 on the season. Just an outstanding year during the regular season for the Ramblers. And then they got a bye in the first round of the playoffs. So in the semifinals, they beat the 4-seed Spruce Mountain 47-6 to get to the regional final. Meanwhile, Lisbon went 5-3 during the regular season. They also got a bye in the quarterfinals and beat Oak Hill last week at home 48-20, the 3-seed Oak Hill falling to Lisbon last week. Big-time rivals there. Lisbon also got the better of Oak Hill during the regular season in a much closer game, actually, in that one, 16-13. But last week, we talked about running. Lisbon had over 400 rushing yards against Oak Hill, so you will see a lot of running. However, Winthrop does like to throw the ball with their quarterback, Keegan Choate. He is a senior, 23 touchdown passes this year, only 5 interceptions.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, they'll line up in shotgun, they'll line up in the I formation, and they have guys who can run it as well.
Yeah.
So
he's experienced, he's smart, he knows where to go with it. He's not going to be throwing these little, throwaway to the other team kind of thing.
Right, for sure. Yeah, an experienced guy, a leader for them. Seth Lehman is also a senior, the quarterback for Lisbon, and of course he's going to be a big part of that running game.
A little bit smaller, but he's definitely got that arm. I was watching them in their pre-games. He looks sharp.
Yeah, he's 6'1", 160. Choate, they don't have his measurements on here, but 6'1", 160, you can imagine.
He's definitely
slim.
a little bit.
These two teams did meet in the regular season back on September 28th, and Winthrop got the better of Lisbon in that game 49-14, but the last 2 times these teams met in the playoffs, the team that was the worst seed actually won the game.
Right.
And so you can throw out the record books a little bit when these two teams play. They're big-time rivals in the postseason. They've gone at it multiple years. One time Lisbon knocked out Winthrop, the other time Winthrop knocked out Lisbon, so it's anyone's ball game here tonight.
Right.
What are you most looking forward to seeing? Class D football, obviously, smaller schools, but still high level of play.
Just a clean game. Give me a nice clean game. Let's see some no laundry on the field.
Right.
Yeah, we had a lot of that last week at the Oxford Hills game, but
yeah, good sportsmanship. We don't want to see what we saw on Thursday Night Football last night or anything like that.
These kids are Jews. You can tell just from pre-game. So you want to keep it clean, keep your head, on tight, and just play some football.
Certainly. Well, the clock about to hit 0 before we're going to have some pregame stuff here. So we will take a quick break, but we'll be back for the kickoff when that happens here. Again, he's Kyler Zitch. My name's Aaron Morse. Video only here tonight on YouTube. Send a link to all your friends. Lisbon versus Winthrop live from Lewiston High School. Back in a moment here from the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. And we'll welcome you back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. National Anthem just wrapped up here at Lisbon High School as we've got Winthrop versus Lisbon, the Class D South regional final for you here this evening. And we talked about a little bit before the break about the times these two teams have met in the playoffs. Back in 2016, if you might recall, regional final, it was Lisbon versus Winthrop that year, and Lisbon won in an absolute crazy game, 20-17. Hail Mary at the end, if I recall. What an epic win for Lisbon that year. They actually lost in a similar way that year in the state title game to MCI. The last time, again, Lisbon was in the state title game in 2016. The very next year, though, Winthrop got Lisbon back. As in the very first round, the quarterfinals, as the 6th seed, Winthrop upset Lisbon 28-13. They did not meet in the playoffs last year, but they're meeting again here this year in the Class D South regional final. Right now, the captains are at midfield for the coin toss there. As Winthrop, you look at some of their captains, you have number 54, Pat Rush is out there. Number 8, Ryan Baird. Number 82, Jevin Smith. And number 12, Keegan Choate, the quarterback, as well out there for the Ramblers there on the near side in the green uniforms on your screen. Lisbon on the far side in the white uniforms here this evening, as right now they're going over the ground rules with the referee. As again, last two times these teams met have been playoffs, the underdog on paper has won the game. So definitely looking forward to this one here tonight. Seth Lehman is the quarterback for Lisbon, as we touched on. He likes to give the ball to Cam Bourget, and Justin Lee. Bourget is a 5'10" senior running back. Justin Lee is a 5'8" junior running back. And then Seth Lehman, as I mentioned, is that senior QB. And Daytona McIver, another key player for them, another running back, number 21, a junior. Yep. As we do have a coin toss has been determined. The teams will shake hands, and we're going to get this thing underway.
This is it. Winner go home, boys.
And that's exactly right. It's playoff time here on a neutral field at Lisbon High School. I honestly was looking down. Did you see the coin toss, the results?
I did not know.
Okay, well, we'll find out here in just a second. But the teams are now nearing midfield and huddling together, is about ready to kick this one off here tonight. A lot of options for Keegan Choate. Ryan Baird, number 8, the split end. He's a dangerous receiver. And then Ian Steele, Jake Souza, Logan Baird, a lot of running backs for both these teams who can really get the job done. So plenty of options for both teams. We're excited to see how this one turns out. The 1 seed versus the 2 seed, Ramblers versus the Greyhounds here this evening.
Yeah, I just said neutral site, so most teams are pretty matched evenly. Nobody's playing really home tonight.
Right, exactly.
Although we got pretty good crowds from both sides.
Oh, yeah. Everyone was waiting all day. Are we going to play this game tonight? Where are we going to play this game tonight?
Honestly, an hour before, that's what I found out.
Looks like it's going to be the Ramblers to get the ball first. So back deep to return for Winthrop is Bo Schmelzer, a senior. Schmelzer is back deep, number 7. And then with the pink sleeves, also back there, number 22, yes. Jake Sousa, senior as well. So the Greyhounds will kick it off. Class D South regional final about to get underway here this evening. Looks like number 66, Isaac Potvin.
There it is.
Away. Left-footed kicker, line drive kick. At the 15-yard line, 20, 25, cutting back, middle of the field, 30, trying to get to the far edge. He gets to 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield, down the far sideline, 30 to 30-yard line to the 28 goes.
That's a good start, man. That's how you want to come out.
Schmelzer, the senior return man, running back for Winthrop, a big return into Lisbon territory to the 29-yard line.
Nice.
Really good vision there. He had to cut back. He started to his left.
He had a couple good holes. He could have picked a couple.
Certainly. Yep. So here come the Ramblers on offense. See Ian Steele out there running the running backs. Number 12, Keegan Choate, calling for somebody to get out there. A little bit late on the field. Noah Dunn hustling out.
There you go.
Now we're ready to go. 1st and 10 for the Ramblers. From deep in Lisbon territory already. Choate in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Rolls to his left, looking to run it near side.
Okay.
The 25 and forced out of bounds. Keegan Choate at the 20-yard line. So a good run there on first down. 2 yards short of the first, about 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 2. I told me before the game, no wildcat or anything. Choate will take the snap every time. They trust him. Had a big year this year. As number 12 jogs back out there in the huddle. A little confusion with the personnel, but now they're set. 2nd and 2 from the Lisbon 20-yard line. 11:40 to go here in the opening quarter. It's going to be 2 wide receivers to the right, and Choate in the gun again on 2nd and 2.
Man-to-man right under.
Takes a snap, looking to run it again, following his running back, and Choate's got the first down inside the 15, down to the 12.
Nice.
So a couple of quarterback keepers to start this game from Keegan Choate.
He doesn't just throw, man. He can run it as well. I like it.
Certainly. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ramblers, who are again trying to get to their first state title game in 12 years. 1st and 10 at the Lisbon 12. A good start on a great return by Schmelzer.
Look at this nice little formation. I
love it. We got 3 backs behind Choate. Takes a snap, they'll hand it off, and bouncing off a couple of tacklers to the right.
Wow.
And running towards the far sideline. And then getting tackled is number 32, Ian Steele, on that handoff. Good pursuit, though, by Lisbon. It could have been a lot worse. I thought for a second he might take it at the house.
That kid's a little bowling ball. Wow, he just...
Down at the 8-yard line.
Got off one blocker and just cut it loose.
About a 4-yard gain on the play. Yeah, the run was designed to go left, and as you mentioned, he bounced to the right. Did Ian Steele, the junior running back.
I like that formation. I like how they have 2 blockers in front of them, but like it almost feels like they had too much going on. A little too much congestion. But
4 wide receivers on 2nd and 6 from the 8-yard line. Choate takes the snap. He'll look to run it. Choate to the 5. Choate still dragging some tacklers inside the 5-yard line down to the 4. They can still pick up another first down. And they're a couple yards short of that, I believe. So bring up 3rd down and short here for the Ramblers. 10-10 to go in the opening quarter. We are scoreless, but the Ramblers on the move. Set up by a big kick return by Bo Schmelzer. 3rd and 2 from the 4 for the Ramblers. Choate under center. He's got the 3 backs again. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off. Running off left tackle, and a big hit, but still falling forward.
Wow.
For very close to a first down is the back. And that's big number 82, Jevin Smith, a senior. One of their captains.
He's a big boy.
And the down marker says 4th down. So he looks like he might be a yard short. Yep,
just go for it,
4th and 1 at the 3. Big play here. Can the Lisbon defense get a huge stop? 4th and 1.
Just crowd that line, man.
Choate. To his right is Kaiser Carr. Number 40 is to his right. 2 wide receivers, Choate in the gun on 4th and 1. Takes a snap. He'll look to run it behind Card. Dives forward. And he is down at the 1. He'll get a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Ramblers.
Good.
Good running.
Yeah. Ooh.
He almost got in.
I hate seeing quarterbacks run, man.
It scares you?
Yeah. Poor kid. It's cold.
Take some hits.
Yeah, absolutely. Wakes him up.
Got the first down. 1st and goal from the 1. Winthrop is on the doorstep, the top seed. Card is the back right behind Choate. He's got 2 other backs in there as well. Under center. QB sneak. He is in. Touchdown, Ramblers. With 8:29 to go in the opening quarter, Winthrop takes a 6-0 lead. Mostly on the legs of Keegan Choate.
Absolutely, yeah. That boy Schmeisler.
Yeah, Schmelzer on that. Yeah, Schmelzer on that return set him up all the way to the Lisbon 29, and it took them a little bit. Lisbon defense was pretty good, but Choate was a little bit better to sneak in.
Yep.
All right, extra point coming up for the Ramblers. This is number 68 in green. Extra point is up, and it's good. And so the Ramblers now lead 7-0. 69 in green, pardon me, and that is Isaac Oliveira, the 9th grader, booting the extra point. So 8:29 to go, opening quarter. We'll take a quick break. 7-0 Winthrop over Lisbon here on MBR, live from the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth.
They try to get me back in as quick as possible. The doctors and physical therapists try to tell you what's wrong right away so you can just get it fixed and get back to what you're doing and have your normal life or try to be even better than what you were before.
It's important for a parent to have someone here in Saco, close to the Biddeford-Saco area, because we have a lot of sports teams. When you have your daughter or son that's injured, in my case, my daughter, it's nice to know that you have someone local, someone that you can trust, and someone that is expert in sports injuries.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Aaron Morse alongside Kyler Zitch.
What up?
At Lewiston High School, home of the Blue Devils, but it's the Ramblers versus the Greyhounds tonight. Class D South quarterfinal matchup on neutral turf. 8:29 to go, opening quarter. Winthrop has taken a 7-0 lead. Little squib kick. There's a flag on the field.
They got him. Too many men.
Picked up at the 28-yard line and down to the 30. So you say Lisbon had too many men?
Right, yeah. He was trying to get off the field. They kicked it before he got off.
Smart play
Yep.
by the Ramblers, so that'll cost the Greyhounds some yards.
Ugh.
I don't think I've ever seen too many men on the field for a kickoff before, but that's what we just had here, as you pointed out. Looks like it's only a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, it's not killer, but
1st and 10 for Lisbon at their own 25-yard line, and this is a ground and pound offense. They want to run it down your throat. And let's see what Seth Lehman and company is able to do. He'll line up under center. Take the snap and give it to his fullback. And there's not much room there. The handoff was to number 33, Cam Bourget, and he had nowhere to go. Good defense by Winthrop. They give him a yard, 2nd and 9.
yeah, but he hit a wall for that yard.
Yeah, certainly. Bourget had to work for it. Lehman, the lanky senior quarterback, brings the play into the huddle.
I'd like to see him throw. I want to see a couple sling it.
Yeah, when you're a run-heavy team, sometimes those passes can take people off guard.
Absolutely.
Lehman to roll to his right. Gets a good block.
Oh
Lehman
God.
30. Lehman, there's a flag on the play. Gets to the 34-yard line. Bourget gave a great block, but someone else might have held there. We'll see.
All right.
It is a hold against the Greyhounds, and that's the thing. Penalties,
You got to keep it clean. Come on.
it'll hurt you when you're a ground and pound team because it's tough to make up, 20 yards as opposed to 10. So it's from the spot of the foul. We'll see where the ball ends up, but it's a holding penalty against the Greyhounds. Back to the 19-yard line. So about a 7-yard penalty because it's from the spot of the foul.
Rough.
Yeah, 7:35 to go. Clock moving. First quarter. 2nd and 16 yards to go from the 19-yard line. In the gun this time. That's a rarity for them. They throw it to the outside. Good one-on-one matchup here down the far sideline. And all the way to the 40-yard line before he's dragged down that time.
Great call. Soft coverage. You just get it to his numbers, and he's going to go for it.
It was number 22, Robbie Dick, I believe, the senior wide receiver, who reeled that one in and actually moves the chains.
Good play call.
They had the one-on-one.
Soft coverage. Yeah, it's easy.
And really nice catch and run by Dick. So 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds from their own 41-yard line. Again, they're in the gun. This is different than what I saw last week against Oak Hill, that's for sure. Trips to the right for Lehman. Takes a snap, throws it near side.
Go.
Complete for Quattrano.
Follow the rocks.
And Quattrano still on his feet. 45 and into Winthrop territory down to the 43-yard line. Another first down for the Greyhounds. Riley Quattrano, a 5'9" senior receiver.
Yeah, as you mentioned, you said these guys are run heavy, but all warm-ups. They've been doing passing, man.
Oak Hill last week, they were under center with 3 backs, and they were running option. Not here. They've been spreading it out, throwing on this opening drive. Trips to the right this time.
I love it.
For Lehman.
That's just great coaching. Change the game plan week to week.
Exactly. Back to pass.
Look at
out
this.
the gun.
He's got it.
Over the middle. Down the seam. He's got it for a first down to the 20-yard line.
This kid is slinging it.
It's Robbie Dick again. Another first down for the Greyhounds.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Ride your quarterback on this one.
Right down the seam.
You know what? Just give him a breather. Run it just this one time. You're a run-heavy team. Why not?
Opening up the offense.
I love it.
You're on turf now. You're not on the grass.
You got a little bit of a bounce to you.
A little more
right.
basketball on turf. All right. Lehman in the gun. First and 10. Running it far side.
Yeah.
Seth Lehman, QB keeper this time, gets a couple yards on it. Nice little run.
Okay, when I said run, I didn't mean to keep it as a quarterback, but
rolled to his left. He will run the ball.
Yeah,
Number 10 in white there, Seth Lehman. They give him the gain down, looks like to the 15-yard line, about a 4-yard run. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the Winthrop 15. Lisbon on the move, down 7-0, 5:30 to go in the opening quarter. Dick is split out to the left. He's been the guy so far. 3 wides.
All man-to-man. You can just, there you go.
Lehman puts the man in motion. Now he'll run it. He's got some room. Far side. Lehman still on his feet. Near pylon. Touchdown. Greyhounds.
That's how you answer.
Lehman from 15 yards out on the keeper. And they're an extra point away from tying this one up.
Wow.
Well, they opened up the offense, and then they ran it down near the goal line.
With Liam. It was the
both quarterbacks have rushing touchdowns.
Awesome.
And it's Isaac Potvin on for the extra point, the sophomore left-footed kicker. Extra point is up.
Cool.
It's good. We got ourselves a tie game, 7-7 with 5:11 to go in the opening quarter. Back in a moment, live from the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth here on MBR.
When you get hurt, we know you want to get right back into the game or back to the activity you love. With Ortho Access, Maine's only orthopedic walk-in clinic, you don't need an appointment. Plus, you'll save money compared to an emergency room visit. With locations in southern and central Maine, access to an orthopedic specialist is even easier. The orthopedic team at Spectrum Healthcare Partners. We're here to keep you out there.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Aaron Morse, Kyler Zitch with you here at Lewiston High School. 5:11 to go in the opening quarter of action. Good game so far, tied at 7.
Yep.
What are your major observations from both drives so far?
Dude, a lot of running.
A lot of running, but also a lot of passing.
By these quarterbacks. Yeah, you're right.
More than we thought, at least from Lisbon's point of view. Of course, Lisbon gave up a big kick return last time. Let's see what happens this time. Low liner, it's bobbled and picked up at the 20-yard line, and now kind of a fire drill. Yeah, that's the key to try to contain. Going to the outside, now cutting back, running near side, number 22 in green, Jake Souza, before he is dropped at the 20-yard line. This time the Lisbon defense, special teams-wise, ready. It looked like it was Colin Houle on the stop on special teams, a senior. Number 52 in white.
Not giving up on the play. I like it.
Sousa tried to do what what Schmelzer did last time, but not a lot of success there. As they, let's see where they end up spotting this ball. I thought it was at the 20, but yeah, it is. Oh, looks like it might be a penalty on the play. There is a flag on the play.
Oh.
And that'll back him way up. It's like a holding inside the 10-yard line. So,
hey, with your cutting back and forth like that, you're making these guys confused.
Right, true. Yeah, the blockers, a block in the back becomes very likely in that situation. All right, so Winthrop is backed up this time. Much better situation for the Lisbon defense. Choate in the gun. Takes a snap. He'll roll to his right. Choate on the move. Yep. Far side being chased, and a pretty good pursuit by the Lisbon defense.
We got another flag on this one.
He did earn a few yards, but as you mentioned, there's a flag on the play, so we'll see. 4:50 to go in the opening quarter. We're tied at 7. It is against the Ramblers. That'll back them up.
Yeah, that's how Lisbon started their drive too, so
yeah,
maybe good will come from this.
So this year, Winthrop lost their opening game to Class C MCI.
Really good team.
38-19. Yeah, MCI always really good. And then Winthrop didn't lose again all year. They didn't lose to a single Class D team, so it's been a great year for the Ramblers. Meanwhile, Lisbon, they got the 2 seed, but they did lose a few games. They lost to Freiburg to open the season. Then they beat Madison. They beat Mountain Valley. They lost to Winthrop, as we mentioned. They beat Spruce Mountain. They lost to York. And then since then, they've won 3 in a row. 2 in the regular season, and then in the playoffs against Oak Hill. So it's another holding call on Winthrop. And that'll move them back. 4:50 remaining in the opening quarter. We're all tied at 7. Keegan Choate has a rushing touchdown for the Ramblers, and Seth Lehman has a rushing touchdown for the Greyhounds so far tonight. Must see where they're spotting this ball. And just inside the 10, looks like around the 8-yard line. Must have been from the spot. Hustling onto the field right now, Gavin Perkins, wide receiver.
Yeah, they took their quarterback off.
Choate is not on the field. So, this is a problem for Winthrop.
What? Okay.
Choate is not on the field right now.
They got 6 back there.
They're going to pitch it, and there is nowhere to go. So they had the wide receiver come in to take the snap, Gavin Perkins. He pitched it to the back, and Lisbon was all over it. Now Choate's coming back in. So, looks like he's fine. I'm not sure if there's a rule, maybe his helmet came off, he had to come off the field for a play. That's a possibility. I know that's a rule in college.
Right, yeah.
So anyway, Choate's back in now. They're really backed up there. They're at their own 5-yard line.
Let's go, Lisbon. Give me
Second and long, under center. Now Choate back to pass. Goes near side. Good completion to a big target. Lehman battles him out of bounds. They get it out to the 15-yard line, though, about a 10-yard completion that time. Lehman on the stop, and the completion was to number 8 in green, Ryan Baird, a senior split end. He's the big target. Baird is the guy Choate will look for.
All right, he's a big boy.
And he got on some yards there. Yep. Out across the 15, actually to about the 17-yard line there. So 3rd down coming up, and 3. They need to get to the 20-yard line here.
Plenty of options here. You got some room to work with.
Choate in the gun. He's got it back. He likes to run it, as we saw earlier. Takes a snap, rolls to his right, looking to run, it appears, trying to get to the far side. He cannot. The Lisbon defense swarms and brings him down for a loss.
Good stop, good contain.
It looked like the first man there was Justin Lee, the outside linebacker. Brings up 4th down and long. 3:45 to go, opening quarter, tied at 7. Choate just could not get to the edge that time, and they'll have to punt. Looks like Daytona McIver is back deep, I think.
Yep,
21.
He's quick, so watch out for him.
He's standing at about midfield. Winthrop to punt from the goal line.
Good punt.
A high punt. McIver telling everyone to get away. Did not go very far. It's going to go and take a Lisbon bounce, and they'll have it in Winthrop territory at about the 33. It looked good off the foot. It went high. Just didn't go very far.
Right.
So Lisbon now has good field position. Tied at 7. 3:07 to go, opening quarter, and the Greyhounds looking to take the lead.
Yeah, should have been more clear. That was a good punt for Lisbon.
Right, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Lehman had the 15-yard touchdown run. Watch out for Dick. He's on the far side, split out wide. He had some big catches on that opening drive.
Fullback in there, tight.
Yeah, this is the formation I saw last week against Oak Hill. They'll run it. McIver, far side. Man. McIver near the first down marker on the far sideline. Nice run by the junior Daytona McIver. They spot him, I think, a yard short, but he got, or let's see, did he get it or not?
They gave it as well.
The referee signaled first down, but I think he's a yard short. 2nd and 1. Yep. All right, 2nd down and short here. McIver
give it to him right here.
Gets the handoff again from Lehman. McIver fighting for yards before he's met by big number 54 in green, Pat Rush, a defensive tackle. Let's see where they spot the ball. There wasn't much room. And now they might have to measure this one.
I would have gave that forward progress, but yeah, you're right.
They're going to measure it with 2:57 left in the opening quarter on that short run by McIver as Pat Rush, big defensive tackle, met him near the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
So chain gang coming out, tied at 7, 2:57 to go, opening quarter. Here's the measurement. First down, Greyhounds.
Yes.
McIver got what he needed that time. The junior running back. So, Lehman has Dick split out to the left. McIver will be in the backfield to the left of the fullback here. And they'll give it straight up the middle, dive back. Up the gut, and not much room that time. The dive back is Cam Bourget. Bourget is a senior. He'll do the dirty work there. He's got the physical yards.
Yep.
He's got 3 yards and a cloud of dust kind of with him. He got a yard there, I think. 2nd down coming up. Or maybe a yard. It wasn't much. So Bourget right behind Lehman. He's got the 2 backs split on the line. They put McIver in motion. They fake it to him. Lehman to throw down the far sideline, and he was trying to get it to Dick again, but pretty good coverage on the play that time by Ryan Baird. Incomplete, 3rd down and 10.
That was a good throw, though. I really expected him to pull that one in, but wasn't
Dick
athletic enough.
Battling with Baird that time. Baird won that battle. 3rd and 10. Dick split out wide to the left again. McIver slot to the left. Lehman in the empty backfield in the gun. Puts Bourget in motion. Runs to his left. Lehman trying to get to that far sideline, but this time it's sealed off. Good tackle on the far sideline by, I believe, Gavin Perkins, if I'm not mistaken, number 6. So it's going to bring up 4th down. He got to the 20-yard line, but it's 4th and about 7 yards to go here. Need to get to about the 13-yard line on 4th down.
Must not trust their kicker. Don't have it.
Well, it's a fairly long kick for high school, I think.
Yeah.
So
I got higher expectations, I guess.
Trips to the right, Lehman in the gun. Takes a snap.
He's got him. Go.
Near side. One-on-one. Incomplete.
That was not who I was looking for, but
intended receiver Riley Quadrano. What'd you see on that play?
I saw 22 going right across the middle, wide open.
Robbie Dick, who had the big
right
catches
there
on the opening drive.
Yeah,
so Dick might have been open, but Quadrano, the intended target, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Winthrop gets the ball with 1:17 to go. Opening quarter, we're tied at 7. The winner of this game plays the winner of Bucksport and Dexter. They're squaring off tonight as well. I formation here for the Ramblers. Choate under center, takes a snap, hands off for the tailback, running up the middle.
Okay.
Good room to run that time, all the way out to the 40-yard line.
He's just rambling for those yards.
Yeah. Ramblers rambling that time. And that was number 18 in green on the carry, Logan Baird, brother of Ryan Baird. Logan Baird's only a sophomore, and that was a really nice run, just shy of the 40-yard line, but a first down at the 38. Inside it meant to go first quarter. Choate under center, I formation here. 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff, Baird again, running right side, and he is chased down and dropped by Justin Lee. Justin Lee has been all over the place on defense so far. 33 seconds left. Opening quarter tied at 7. He got to the 40-yard line. 2-yard run, 2nd and 8 for the Ramblers. High formation again. They'll run a lot of this. Choate takes the snap, back to pass, drops back in the pocket, got a clean pocket, throws it deep over the middle, and there is no one home. Incomplete in the general direction of big number 82, Jevin Smith, but there are about 3 Lisbon defenders. There is a flag on the play, though, in the defensive secondary, which generally is not good news for the defense. We'll see what the call is, though. They went for the home run with Smith, but
such a weird.
He was not open. Yeah. They pick up the flag. No penalty.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't see anything on that, and I was a little confused.
You see everything, because you see the plays.
I'm seeing it defensively.
You see things way more than I do. I'm like, what did you see there? All right, 4 seconds left, opening quarter, tied at 7. No penalty on that play. It was an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 8 from the own 40-yard line in a tie game. 7-7. Winthrop with the football.
I like it, though. It keeps them honest with these deep passes. You know, it's letting Lisbon know that, hey, we're not just going to run it all night.
Choate I formation again. Last play of the quarter, most likely here. Takes a snap, rolls to his right. Choate looking to throw, tipped, incomplete.
Oh, good play.
Yeah, pass was broken up that time by number 21, Daytona McIver. And that'll bring up, I believe, a 4th down and also the end of the quarter. Clock is at 0 right now.
Oh.
And that is indeed the end of the first quarter of action. So 4th and 8 from the 40-yard line when we come back at the end of 1. Class D South Regional Final. Live from the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Lisbon 7, Winthrop 7 on MBR.
I guess.
You love. With Ortho Access, Maine's only orthopedic walk-in clinic, you don't need an appointment. Plus, you'll save money compared to an emergency room visit. With locations in southern and central Maine, access to an orthopedic specialist is even easier. The orthopedic team at Spectrum Healthcare Partners. We're here to keep you out there.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Aaron Morse alongside Kyler Zitch.
What up?
Second quarter of action about to get underway. We're tied at 7 between Winthrop and Lisbon.
Nice little battle we got going on.
Yeah, familiar foes in the postseason. They've met 2 of the last 3 years in the playoffs. Now meeting for the 3rd time in the last 4. And it's tied at 7. To open the second quarter, Winthrop will punt on 4th and 8 from their own 40-yard line. And here's the boot. Last time it didn't go too far. This one high to the right, bounces at the 30-yard line, fielded, and now trying to get a return going is, I think, McIver.
Not a terrible decision. He's at the 30. You know, it's
trying to make a play.
Right.
Held onto the ball. That's all that matters. Right? So 1st and 10, Lisbon, right where he fielded it, basically, the 30-yard line. Good coverage that time by the Winthrop special teams. Well, we're tied at 7. There's a flag on the field, and it's against the Greyhounds. Like a block in the back. That'll move him back 10 yards to, I believe, the 20. So Lisbon football at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Greyhounds. Tied at 7 with Winthrop. He just joined us. Big kick return by Bo Schmelzer to open this game, and Winthrop got a rushing touchdown from their QB, Keegan Choate. A little bit later, then the Greyhounds marched down the field behind the passing of Seth Lehman. A couple big catches for Robbie Dick, and then Lehman ran in for 15 yards out on the very next drive. So both teams have touchdowns. We're tied at 7 to begin the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 20. Lehman in the gun. Takes a snap, will hand it off, running off right tackle. And fighting his way to the 26-yard line that time is Bourget. So Bourget got good yardage that time. 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 from the 26 coming up for the Greyhounds. 7-7 tie, 11:23 to go. Second quarter. Lehman in the gun, 3 wide receivers, takes a snap, looking to keep it. Lehman running off right tackle, and Lehman battling for the 1st down yardage to the 30-yard line. He got it.
Oh, yeah.
Good hard run by the quarterback, Seth Lehman. Moving the chains for the Greyhounds. Out across the 30-yard line.
Fair front.
Lehman brings in the play call to the huddle. Battle of senior quarterbacks here this evening. Lehman and Choate. It's Lehman in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Hands it off and unable to get away that time from the pressure is Bourget.
Good stop.
The running back is shut down in the backfield, and that was big number 56 in green. Jake Umberhind, the sophomore defensive tackle for Winthrop. 2-yard loss for Bourget. We're tied at 7, 10:20 to go. Clock moving, second quarter. It's been a good one so far. Even though the regular season matchup wasn't that close, we know these teams have epic games. We do have a flag before the snap here from the far side. Offsides on the offense, so someone was lining up in the wrong spot, and they whistled it. I think they explained to the players what they were doing before they make the signal. You got to be on the line or whatnot. So, 5-yard penalty, move them back. And now it's 2nd and 17. We've seen them pick up long yards before. Lehman to run it, far side. Lehman got a block, and Lehman trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage, which he will. He was met by Ryan Baird, among others, for the Ramblers that time, to the 30-yard line. About a 7-yard run. Brings up 3rd and 10. Got to get to about the 40 here.
Yeah, you got to throw it.
And they've proven they can.
Yep.
Watch out for number 22, Robbie Dick. They've also targeted Quattrano, number 8, in this game. Dick will line up, split out wide to the near side. 3 wide receivers for Lehman on 3rd down and 10. In the gun, takes a snap. Back to pass, settles in the pocket, throws deep down the far sideline, and it's Quattrano, and he's got it! Into Winthrop territory to the 40-yard line! So this time they go deep for number 8, and Quattrano reels it in.
What an adjustment.
Big gainer for the senior wide receiver, Riley Quattrano. 1st and 10 Lisbon from the Winthrop 40. 9:05 to go. Second quarter, we're tied at 7. Just one-on-one there.
Yeah.
Go route.
Yeah, and they're letting them battle. They're not throwing any flags for this. I like it.
Lehman in the gun.
Oh, buddy.
We got some early movement along the line here.
Yeah, he's fiery. He's ready to go. Patience, bro.
Offsides. Encroachment on the defense. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Greyhounds from the 35-yard line. 9:05 to go. Second quarter in a tie game. 7-7. Seth Lehman, big completion on 3rd and 10 to Riley Quattrano. Now it's 1st and 5 from the Winthrop 35. Lehman in the gun.
Just give it a nice run.
QB keeper behind Bourget. Tried to bounce outside, but the Winthrop defense was hot in pursuit. Looked like it was number 40, Kaiser Card, along with number 54, Pat Rush, in on that stop. He got it inside the 35 down to the 34, so 1 yard on that run by Lehman. Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Greyhounds at the Winthrop 34. Tie game, 7-7, 8:36 to go, second quarter. Here's the formation they ran against Oak Hill a lot.
Yeah,
tight in the backfield. Here's McIver running far side. Ooh. McIver using the speed to get inside the 20-yard line and a 1st down.
And that's exactly what's going to happen when the defense puts 5 guys on the line. You just go to the outside.
Daytona McIver, a nice run.
Yeah, it's a running back versus cornerback at that. And
1st down, not quite inside the 20, but close. Officially spotted at the 21. 1st and 10. McIver is to the left of the QB here. They'll pitch it though to the back to the right, now running left. And rumbling forward that time, number 33, Bourget.
These outside runs, man, they're killing him.
Bourget was playing the dive back roll earlier. That time came off from the slightly offset spot and battled forward to about the 17, it looks like.
Are they going to keep 5 guys on the line, too?
See what the formations are here.
They are.
2nd and 6. Tight here again.
Oh, look.
Pitch.
Go to the outside.
Bourget.
Stick it to it. I love it.
Rumbling forward inside the 15. This is what they're known for. Running it down your throat. They're still shy of the sticks, though. It'll be 3rd down. And they're just inside the 15. 3rd and 3 from the 14-yard line here, looks like. 7:18 to go. 2nd quarter. Lisbon in the red zone. But it's 3rd down.
What a T-formation.
Lehman, dive back this time, right up the middle, still on his feet, falling forward.
That's how you work.
Right at the 1st down marker. Good hard running. I think it was Lee that time. At least Lee's helmet came off. It was Lee, and it's also a 1st down. Now is it 1st and goal? I think it's just inside the 10.
Yeah, it looks about right on the 10.
1st and goal for the Greyhounds on the strength of Justin Lee's dive run up the middle. This time it's McIver on the run. Off right tackle, McIver gets a couple.
But we have a flag.
Holding against the Greyhounds. We'll move them back. So, it'll still be goal to go, but it'll be 1st and long. 6:34 to go. 2nd quarter, roll tied at 7 apiece. Aaron Morse alongside Kyler Zitch.
What up?
Here in the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. We got
Get off the field.
John running our camera here. 3 wide receivers in the gun.
He's got the whole
empty backfield. Lehman running near side 20. He got a huge block. And he gets inside the 10-yard line, but a touchdown saving tackle that time by Kaiser Card. I tell you what, Robbie Dick just destroyed his defender there on the block.
I knocked out of him a little bit. He's a little slow to get out,
but then Card came flying in.
He's okay.
Nice game though after the holding call earlier.
Yeah.
5:53 to go. 2nd quarter. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 9. Clock moving, tied at 7. Lehman under center this time with the 3 backs. Man in motion, they'll pitch it. Running near side, and not much room that time for Bourget.
Okay.
Stuck right at the 10-yard line by that Winthrop defense, and once again it was big number 40, Kaiser Card, the senior linebacker, all over it. 3rd and goal. 5:06 and counting to go, 2nd quarter, tied at 7. Lisbon trying to convert this into points. Quattrano had the big catch on this drive to get him into Winthrop territory. Quattrano's on the field here, but tight on the line. Lehman under center on 3rd and goal. Puts McIver in motion. Now rolls to his right, looking to throw. Under pressure. Lehman, he cannot escape. He is going to be ruled down. He is sacked.
Wow, he is lucky.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Jeez.
The Winthrop defense was not fooled. And it's going to bring up 4th and a mile, 4th and goal. Clock winds with 4:33 left, and that takes him out of field goal range. I think they were probably going to kick it if they didn't gain anything on that last play, but he got sacked. 4th and goal. Ball is back at the 23. It's going to be a tough one. They got to score.
Yep.
4 wide receivers for Lehman.
Winthrop's expecting a pass.
As you would. Back to pass. Lehman settles in, throws it for the end zone.
no.
Intercepted by Winthrop. They would have been better off letting that fall incomplete, but it's picked off nonetheless. The interception that time by number 8, Ryan Baird on the interception, and Winthrop takes over. 1st and 10.
He just stood there, just waited. He just got it. Wow.
They went down the far sideline. It was underthrown, and I don't think he saw Baird. Or
that safety just stood there, and
So Winthrop gets the turnover.
You gotta stop him now. That's all you gotta do.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Ramblers. Tie game 7-7. 4:04 left. Opening second quarter of action here. Choate with the 3 backs.
Get set.
Under center. Takes a snap. Handoff.
Nice.
Not much room that time for Jevin Smith.
A lot of bodies in that backfield.
Little counter run, but Smith didn't have any room. Lisbon all over it. 3:50 remaining. Clock moving here in the first half. 2nd down, 11, loss of 1 on that carry. We're tied at 7 in the Class D South Regional Final. Winthrop and Lisbon, familiar foes in the postseason. Choate in the gun. He's got 2 wides to his right. On 2nd and 11 from the 17. Takes a snap, rolls to his right. Choate has some time.
Okay.
Settles in, there's a flag on the play. Throwing it deep, a little bit underthrown, incomplete. Lehman on the coverage that time. Almost picked it off. And the pass falls to the turf, intended that time for Ryan Baird. There is a penalty marker, as I mentioned. Seth Lehman, of course, plays both ways for the Greyhounds. Ineligible receiver downfield.
It's tough with that quarterback keeper.
Right. The lineman gets too far down.
Yep.
It's a penalty.
Yeah.
So, penalty against the Ramblers. We'll move them back. 3:15 left, opening half. We're tied at 7. Just joined us. Keegan Choate has a rushing touchdown, and Seth Lehman has a rushing touchdown. Both are quarterbacks. Doing a good job so far. 3rd and 11. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers for Choate. Takes a snap. Settles in the pocket.
Just sit.
Dumps it off. Incomplete. Dropped by Ian Steele.
He had green grass in front of him, too. Rough.
4th down. And that stops the clock, which is good for Lisbon.
Right.
3:10 left here in the opening half. Daytona McIver back deep to return this punt for the Greyhounds. In a tie game, 7-7.
What a cool name.
Yes, it is. A junior running back. Big time contributor. Baird does the punting, by the way. Ryan Baird, senior. And he'll step into this one. Another high wobbler. It'll bounce to the 45 and roll to about midfield. A little bit shy of midfield down there. So Lisbon will get the ball in Rambler territory at the 48-yard line with exactly 3 minutes on the clock here in the second quarter. Tie game 7-7. So after the interception, it was a 4th down interception, so not like it was a game changer. The defense does do a good job shutting down the Winthrop offense.
Yeah, a lot of bend, not breaking on both sides of the ball, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Lisbon was down in that red zone, but a big sack set him back, and then the interception ended the drive. All right, here comes that Greyhound offense led by Lehman. 1st and 10 from the Winthrop 48. Lehman in the gun, takes a snap. It's McIver running near side. There's a flag on the play, and McIver gets nothing. He is swarmed. In on that stop, number 22, Jake Sousa. But there's a penalty as well. Appears to be against Lisbon. Illegal formation. We'll move him back 5 yards. Illegal procedure, I should say. They didn't blow it dead as far as I could tell, but something was off. And it's back now to the 47. So it'll be 1st and 15. 2:50 left, clock moving in the opening half of action. All tied up at 7. We know who Lehman's favorite targets are, Dick and Quattrano. Dick is on the near side. Lehman with 3 wide receivers in the gun. They'll run it though. Running near side. Bourget into Winthrop territory to the 49.
Okay. Back to...
Right, he got 5, yeah. Back to that original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Just shy of the original line. So 2nd and 11. About a 4-yard gain. Lehman with Quattrano far side, Dick near side. Bourget will line up in the slot. 4 wide receivers.
Yeah, Winthrop has 4 bodies down, so they're expecting the pass.
Now the man goes in motion. That's Lee. It's a keeper near side and nowhere to go for Lehman. And hot in pursuit. Big number 82, Jevin Smith, senior captain, defensive end. Stopped him for no gain, basically, on that one. 1:38 to go in the opening half. From the 49 of Winthrop. 1:30 to go, clock moving, 2nd quarter. All tied up, 7 apiece. We got a good one on our hands here tonight. On neutral turf at Lewiston High School. Lisbon versus Winthrop. In 2016, Lisbon broke Winthrop's heart on their way to the state title game. The following year, Winthrop upset Lisbon. And now we have a timeout called by the Greyhounds. 1:08 left in the half. We'll take a 30-second break. Back in a moment here on MBR.
They try to put me back in as quick as possible. The doctors and physical therapists try to tell you what's wrong right away so you can just get it fixed and get back to what you're doing and have your normal life or try to be even better than what you were before.
It's important for a parent to have someone here in Saco, close to the Biddeford-Saco area, because we have a lot of sports teams. When you have your daughter or son that's injured, in my case, my daughter, it's nice to know that you have someone local, someone that you can trust, and someone that is expert in sports injuries.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. 1:08 to go in the opening half. Lisbon versus Winthrop. It's Greyhound football at the Winthrop 49, facing 3rd and 11. In a tie game, 7-7. Seth Lehman.
What?
Directing traffic. A little bit of confusion. Daniel Bolton sprints off the field. Or started to, at least.
They're going to get a...
They have all sorts of confusion now on personnel right out of the timeout.
You better hurry up.
Big number 76.
You're about to lose it.
Hustling in. 78, perhaps. All right, anyway, Lehman takes the snap. They got the snap off. Lehman running far side. Oh, he spun down. What a tackle that time by Jake Sousa. My goodness. Sousa flew in there on the stop.
Also got a flag.
We do have another penalty on the play. We've had some laundry in the first half. It's a hold against Lisbon. 57 seconds left. They'll decline this. Yeah, they're going to decline the penalty because it's 4th down, I think. Head coach Dave St. Hilaire in his 6th year, indicating he wants to decline it. And they do. And now he wants a timeout. And... he's still trying to get the officials' attention. He got the timeout. Timeout called by Dave St. Hilaire and the Winthrop Ramblers. 55 seconds remaining in the half. 4th down coming up after this 30-second break. Live from the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth on MBR.
back to the activity you love. With Ortho Access, Maine's only orthopedic walk-in clinic, you don't need an appointment. Plus, you'll save money compared to an emergency room visit. With locations in southern and central Maine, access to an orthopedic specialist is even easier. The orthopedic team at Spectrum Healthcare Partners. We're here to keep you out there.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Aaron Morse alongside Kyler Zich.
What up?
Bringing you all the action. Class D South Regional Final. 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Lisbon has the ball, but it's fourth down. They're punting away in a tie game, 7-7. And there's a snap. Directional kick. It's going to bounce at the 30 and die at the 27. They blew it dead before the Winthrop player picked it up and started trying to run with it, and he's still going before he runs out of bounds. I thought I heard a whistle for sure. There is definitely a whistle blown on that play. And so it'll be Winthrop football, but not where maybe they wanted it. They wanted to try to advance it there, but they ruled the ball and rolled to a stop. 45 seconds left here in the half. The 29-yard line. First and 10 for the Ramblers. Well, 45 seconds. Let's see what they can do. Don't want to make any mistakes, obviously.
Right.
4 wide receivers here. Choate in the gun. Back to pass. Pump fake. Rolls to his right. Looking down the field. Still on the move. Throws, and it is caught on the near sideline. And no, rule incomplete.
Okay.
Might have come out of the hands at the last minute. Gavin Perkins, I thought, had it, but it fell out. And he's shaking his head because the throw was there.
That was a good throw, yeah.
I thought he had it initially, but my view was partially screened by some of the, obviously, players on the sideline, and that ball just came out at the end. 37 seconds left in the opening half. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Ramblers at the 29. Choate.
I'm looking for Big Boy 82.
Steele to his left. Trips to the right. 4 wide receivers on 2nd and 10. Choate back to pass. Settles in the pocket. Now rolls to the right. Throws near side. And that is incomplete. Intended for Bo Schmelzer, who had the big return to start this game. And we have a timeout called by the Ramblers with 24 seconds left in the half. We'll keep it right here. Aaron Morse alongside Kyler Zich in a tie game, 7-7. If you're just joining us, it was Schmelzer who had the big kickoff return into Lisbon territory all the way inside the 30. And then Winthrop, it took them a little while, but they eventually got the touchdown on a Keegan Choate keeper up the middle for the score. And it was 7-0 Ramblers. But Lisbon got the ball, and on their next drive, Seth Lehman, a couple big passes to Robbie Dick, and then Lehman ended up running it in from 15 yards out, and the extra point tied the game at 7. And since then, Kyler, it's been kind of a defensive battle.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet. Yeah, they came out early, scored both sides, and yeah, big plays, kind of stalling, or you get a bunch of little plays, moving the chains a little bit, and then stalling, so it's kind of...
Lisbon came close.
These teams know each other, so it's going to be a battle.
Yeah, Lisbon came close. They were in the red zone, but a big sack forced a 4th down pass that was intercepted. And that was the closest we've had to another score since. Tied at 7, 24 seconds left here in the opening half. Winthrop football, but it's 3rd and 8 for the Ramblers.
They want some points.
Choate under center I formation here. And they'll look to throw as he rolls to his left. Under pressure, though. Choate now goes to his right. Choate to the 25, 35. Choate to the 40, still in bounds before he stopped. He got a 1st down. They should stop to move the chains.
You got to work quick, though.
But, yeah, there's only 12 seconds left at the 41-yard line. They got to give him the ball.
Hurry up.
It is a 1st down run for Keegan Choate. Once the chains are moved, they'll wind the clock at 9 seconds at 8. Choate in the gun, trips to the left. Choate takes the snap, back to pass with 4. This will be the final play of the half, barring a penalty. Choate rolls to his right, going to throw it as far as he can. Incomplete down the near sideline, and that is the end of the first half. With the score, Lisbon 7, Winthrop 7. We'll take a halftime break. Back with the second half in a bit. Don't go anywhere. Great game so far here in the Class D South Regional Final, live from the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth on MBR.
It was one of those gorgeous days, so I'm just blithely walking along way up the street. It's like 9:30 in the morning, so of course nobody's around. And all of a sudden, there was either a chipmunk or a squirrel, I don't know, and I heard the whoosh of the retractables, and I managed to let go with this arm, but not with this one. So 2 50-pound dogs hit the end of the lead with me still holding on to it. And of course it just lifted me up, and when I came down, I came directly onto my shoulder, hurt it, and my arm was also pulled way, way back, so all of these muscles got torn. So after the MRI, that's when they found out, and the muscle had already started to atrophy a little bit, so off to OA I went. And so after consultation there and looking at the MRI and the x-rays, the message was shoulder replacement, but I could only have a reverse shoulder replacement. So what that means is where I used to have the ball on the humerus and the socket on my shoulder, I now have the ball on my shoulder and the socket on my humerus. They do a lot of, getting back your, the range of motion. I could not lift my arm at that time because once you lose your rotator cuff, you no longer have those 4 muscles to raise your arms. So the muscle that raises your shoulder now is your deltoid. And that's not a particularly well-developed muscle, anyway for me. So a lot of the therapy was strength training to start using this muscle. Now I have a fine muscle up here. It's tight, taut. I went back to school, January 22nd was back into class and did all of my clinicals. It was a little more difficult because I had to have help in terms of lifting people or whatever, but the rest was not really an issue. And I graduated in May, got licensed in June, had my first interview yesterday, so here I go. I can't speak highly enough of Dr. O'Malley. He's excellent in meeting the patient where they are, which I'm very much involved in my own health care and want to know everything, and he was very good at doing that and not raising expectations but not putting, limitations. And he shared with me that, that this is a movement I can no longer do. I cannot turn my arm that way because I don't have that rotation in my shoulder. And he can't either, so.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth at Lewiston High School. My name is Aaron Morse alongside Kyler Zitch.
What up?
Bringing you the Class D South regional final between Lisbon and Winthrop. Winthrop the top seed, Lisbon the 2 seed in the South, and they are tied at 7 here at halftime. Meanwhile, we've heard that Bucksport is winning pretty big over Dexter, I believe, shutting them out. But now I heard 18-0, I think, over Dexter at the moment in the North. And so looking like it might be the top seed Bucksport, but we shall see who Lisbon and Winthrop will meet in the state. Lisbon or Winthrop will meet in the state title game, which, by the way, is Saturday, November 23 at Fitzpatrick Stadium. And that's what they're playing for here tonight. Lisbon trying to get back to the state title game. They were there in 2016. Winthrop was last in the state title game in 2007. So it's been a while for the Ramblers, but they are the top seed this year in Class D South. And it is tied at 7. It'll be Lisbon ball. They'll receive the opening kick. Ryan Baird will kick it deep for Winthrop. Third quarter about to get underway. A reminder that it was the quarterbacks, Keegan Choate for Winthrop and Seth Lehman for Lisbon with rushing touchdowns in the first quarter, and that's how we've scored in this game. Baird's kick is a short line drive on the far side, fielded and kicking to the 30, 35, 40, to 45, to midfield, almost to midfield. Big return for the Greyhounds that time. It looks like it might have been number 2, Adrian Blake, on the return. I couldn't quite tell, but it was a really nice one to the 49. 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds. Dick will split out wide to the left. He had some big catches in the first half. Lehman in shotgun. 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line for Lisbon. Man in motion, McIver takes the handoff. McIver gets it into Winthrop territory down to the 48. About a 3-yard run.
Good run.
Pat Rush has been everywhere. He made another tackle there. Senior defensive tackle for the Ramblers.
He wants to keep playing. I love it.
2nd and 7 from the 48 of Winthrop for Lisbon. Tied at 7, 11:25 to go, third quarter. Opening drive of the second half. Lehman in shotgun. Empty backfield for now. McIver in motion. He'll get the handoff again. McIver trying to get the outside, and he cannot. Spun down that time by number 32 in green, Ian Steele, sealing the edge.
We got a late flag on that one.
Ooh, a very late flag. Let's see what we got. They stopped the clock with 11:02 to go, third quarter. Ian Steele sealed the edge on McIver that time. But was there a penalty on the defense? We'll see. Refs are talking it over. They're asking the back judge what his thoughts are. No one in the press box knows. We'll have to wait for the signal. Fans getting restless. They're still talking it over. 11:02 left, third quarter. We're tied at 7. We got a penalty. It appears to be a penalty against either Lisbon or Winthrop. No one really knows it yet. All right, here we go. Illegal participation on Winthrop. So perhaps a 12-man on the field situation. In any case, it'll be a penalty against the defense, and Lisbon will get a few yards out of it.
Okay.
And, 10-yard penalty, I guess? 15? Anyway, it's down to the, my goodness. All right, all the way down to the 33. And they'll wind the clock. 34-yard line, 1st and 10, Lisbon. It's a 15-yard penalty for illegal participation. I thought that was like 5 yards, other levels. Anyway, empty backfield. Lehman will run it. Lehman running to the outside and gets to the 31. 3 yards on the play, brings up 2nd and 7.
They're coming out here juiced, man.
Yeah?
They're ready to go.
They're helped out by that penalty, moving them deep into Winthrop territory here. 10:28 to go, third quarter, tied at 7. The senior quarterback, Seth Lehman, with a 3-yard run on that last play. Empty backfield again, but they always can put someone in motion and hand it off if they want. They do. McIver. They'll fake it to McIver. Lehman will run it himself. Running off right tackle inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. But not much room. About 2 yards. 3rd and 5. Good containment by that Winthrop defense. Third down, 5 yards to go. At the 29. Empty backfield. Lehman to run it far side. Lehman can't get to the edge. It's sealed off. The Winthrop defense was all over it, led by Ryan Baird. 4th down. No gain, so about 5 yards still. All right, so 4th and 5. What do you want to see, Kyler?
Keep the offense on the field. Why not?
Yeah, but what do you want to see from the offense?
Oh, man. Not a quarterback run.
No, anything but that, I guess, right? It hasn't been working this drive, at least.
Honestly.
It worked on that 15-yard touchdown he had early in the game, but he's shown he can throw it. Dick lines up near side. Quatrano is on the far side. 3 wide receivers on 4th and 5. Big play here. Back to pass, out of the gun. Throwing over the middle for Quatrano. He's got him! Touchdown! Greyhounds! 29 yards on 4th down! And it's Riley Quatrano for 6!
They have been leaving that wide open. The whole middle of the field has just been empty. They're finally seeing it. Good pass.
It's 13-7 with 8:36 left, third quarter. Lehman, frozen rope over the middle, and Quatrano reeling it in for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, that receiver made a good catch.
Extra point coming up for Lisbon, and Isaac Potvin, the lefty kicker. Lehman to hold, the kick is up, it is good.
I love it.
Inside the right upright with 8:36 to go in the third quarter. Lisbon 14, Winthrop 7. Back in a moment here on MBR.
Physical therapist try to tell you what's wrong right away so you can just get it fixed and get back to what you're doing and have your normal life or try to be even better than what you were before.
It's important for a parent to have someone here in Saco, close to the Biddeford-Saco area, because we have a lot of sports teams. When you have your daughter or son that's injured, in my case my daughter, it's nice to know that you have someone local, someone that you can trust, and someone that is expert in sports injuries.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Aaron Morse alongside Kyler Zitch.
What up?
And the Lisbon Greyhounds 5-3 during the regular season. The 2 seed in Class D South. They've taken a 14-7 lead over the top seed Winthrop Ramblers, who did not lose to a Class D team this year. Their only loss to Class C MCI to start the season. And they've been on a big winning streak since then. They've won 8 in a row. But Lisbon up by a touchdown after Riley Quatrano reeled in a 29-yard touchdown pass. Line drive kick from Potvin. Fielded by the up back on the far side. Kick returns have been interesting today.
Oh my.
Ball came out at the end there. And the officials have not made a signal yet. Winthrop saying it's their ball still. Nearly a disaster on special teams, though, for the Ramblers. Looks like they'll maintain possession at the 30-yard line. That would have been huge for Lisbon.
Devastating. These guys got to stay focused.
8:29 to go, third quarter. Lisbon up 14-7. Riley Quatrano, senior wide receiver, catching a 29-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 6. Choate under center, I formation, 1st and 10 from the 30.
Step up.
Takes a snap, handoff, right up the middle they go, and they get a few yards out near the 35. Ian Steele on the carry that time, the junior tailback. 5-yard run brings up second down. Actually, well, 4-yard run. The ball's originally at 31, so 4-yard run, 2nd and 6 at the 35. 8:06 left, third quarter. Lisbon up 14-7. Choate under center in the eye again. Takes a snap. And he will keep it running near side, trying to get to the edge, and he will not. Lisbon.
He stepped up. He came in there and just.
McIver was the first one there, and then cleaning things up was Ethan Barabee.
He's so fast coming from the deep backfield defense. Wow.
Good job by Lisbon. He got a couple, but only to the 37. Need to get to the 41, so it's going to be 3rd and 4. I formation again. Choate takes a snap, back to pass, throwing far side in the flat, got his man for a first down to the 49-yard line, Ryan Baird.
Nice.
Good pass. Just about a 3-step drop and then immediately got rid of it. Baird on the catch to the 44-yard line. I think I might have said 49 earlier. It's a 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Winthrop at their own 44. Choate now in shotgun, 4 wide receivers. 1st and 10 from the 44. Takes a snap, back to pass in the pocket, throws it, caught near side to the 50, and out of bounds just shy of the 45-yard line goes Bo Schmelzer.
Man, he is not tall.
He's fast. He had the big kick return earlier to open the game, in fact. Set him up.
Doesn't say his height, but he's short.
Yeah, they don't have heights or weights on the Winthrop roster. They're keeping that in-house. He's at the 46 of Lisbon. That is close to a first down. But it's 2nd and very short here, less than a yard, I think.
3-4, wow.
6:34 left, third quarter. Lisbon up 14-7. Choate in the gun. 2nd and short. QB keeper up the middle. And that should be enough for a first down. Inside the 45, down to the 43. Choate keeps himself with 6:29 left here in the third quarter. Winthrop trailing by a touchdown with the ball in Lisbon territory, though, at the 43-yard line. Bourget credited with the tackle. Choate in the gun with Steele to his right. 4 wide receivers for the Ramblers. Choate takes a snap, back to pass, throws far side, and it is caught down right there.
Good catch.
Is Schmelzer. And they got some yards out of it, shy of the first down, but down to the 36.
Nice.
Just got rid of it. It's under some pressure. Schmelzer has been the target last couple plays. Number 7, the senior.
Shout out to the Honey Badger.
He's in the slot here. Baird, his other favorite target, split out wide to the left. 4 wide receivers, though, on 2nd down and 4. Schmelzer goes in motion to the right.
Oh, why not?
Choate looking for him again. A little bit high throw, but he makes a leaping grab down to the 30-yard line and a first down for Bo Schmelzer and this Winthrop offense.
This defense has got to start looking for him.
Yeah, they went in motion and they threw it right to him on the near side to the 30-yard line.
It's that quick little drag route. It's tough to cover, especially with the soft corners, the soft coverage these corners are playing. It's easy. You quick little 5 yards.
Now Schmelzer checks out the game for now.
Give him some break. Give him some water.
We got some big boys in the backfield here. Under center is Choate. 3 backs. Takes a snap, hands it off, up the gut. Big number 82, Jevin Smith. Not much room. Inside the 30, though, down to the 28. It's their power formation there.
Yeah, you want to stay honest, so.
Smith's a big kid, captain.
Okay.
And now, Choate will bring the play call in. 2nd down and 9, or maybe about 8 from the 28-yard line here. 4:20 left, third quarter. I formation. The tailback is Steele. Choate takes a snap. Play action fake. Rolls to his right. Now looks to run. Choate to the 25, and he's hit hard by McIver, but falls forward to the 20-yard line. About a yard short of a first down. We'll bring up third down at the 21. They need to get to inside the 20, so about 3rd and 2. 3:48 left in the third. Winthrop driving, down by a touchdown, 14-7. On the move here. Baird split out wide to the left. 3 backs though, under center Choate. The fullback is Card. The handoff to the tailback, and that is a big time stop by Daniel Bolton. Logan Baird got the ball that time, and he was shut down.
Like I said, I like the formation. It's just you're causing a lot of congestion right in the middle, and it's just tough.
It's 4th down and 3. Got to go for it here. Ryan Baird, the older brother of Logan Baird, split out wide to the left. I formation, Steele the tailback.
Everybody's looking at that run.
Choate looking to throw on 4th down. Rolls to his right.
No.
Nowhere to go.
No.
And he throws it up for grabs to the near sideline, basically trying to throw it away. I don't think it was caught. He got hit hard. Pressure applied that time by Justin Lee and Daniel Bolton.
Good stop.
It's going to be Lisbon football.
They took up a lot of the clock with that one.
Turnover on downs. 2:41 remaining, third quarter. Big stop by that Lisbon defense. And Justin Lee has been all over the field for the Greyhounds. All right, Lehman under center. Running it. And not getting much. They gave it to McIver, I believe, but he had no room. It's mass of bodies when they line up in that formation. Quarterback throwing lead blocks, just trying to get something, but
I love it.
Not much there. Yeah, second down here and 10. 2:15 to go, third quarter. It's 14-7 in favor of the Greyhounds. When they've opened it up to throw the ball, they've been very successful.
Yeah, but now you're just playing keep away, so.
True.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot.
You're only up by 1 score. You want to try to add to your lead. Under center on 2nd and 10. Lehman takes a snap, the pitch quickly. Woo! McIver on the move. Woo! McIver!
Go, buddy,
to midfield, and he's finally tracked down in Winthrop territory. Touchdown saving tackle that time made by Ryan Baird. But Daytona McIver with a huge run. With a huge run.
That vision is insane on that kid.
Daytona McIver, the
just
junior,
sees the cut and just goes for it.
to the 48 of Winthrop. Big run. Great vision by McIver.
Riley needs a better block. You got a 5. You got a 5.
Lehman under center. Takes a snap. They'll run it right up the gut to the 45. Got a few.
Number 21, Daytona McIver.
It's Daytona McIver again.
By number 40, Kaiser Card.
Kaiser Card on the stop. He got a couple to the Winthrop 45. Minute 5 left, third quarter. Lisbon up 14-7. Seth Lehman trying to lead them to the state title game. Under center, the pitch. McIver, near side. Fights through a tackle, gets a couple more to the 43. But not much room that time.
Not great blocking either. So
Daytona McIver did what he could.
Right.
31 seconds left, third quarter. It's 14-7 in favor of Lisbon. They have the ball. Big third down here, 3rd and 6 from the 43-yard line of Winthrop. Lehman has shown he can really pass the ball. Riley Quattrano with a big touchdown catch today already. Under center, the pitch, McIver, following his blockers, trying to get to the edge. There's a flag on the play. He is driven back. My goodness, what a play that time on defense by Logan Baird. And we'll see what the flag is. It appears to be on Lisbon. They're going to decline it. A hold against the Greyhounds. And Dave St. Hilaire saying we do not want to accept that one because it was a great play by Baird. Penalty is declined. And that appears to be the end of the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. The clock is at 0. End of the third.
Got some snow.
Lisbon 14.
Football weather, boys.
Winthrop 7 as a gust of wind comes through the Lewiston press box. Back in a moment in the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth on MBR. Maine Athletic Fundraising fourth quarter about to begin here at Lewiston High School. Lisbon has a 14-7 lead over Winthrop, but it's 4th down and 8 from the Winthrop 46 for the Greyhounds. They appear to be lining up to punt. Although this is a perfect spot really for a fake, but who knows? That's a tough thing to execute. Nick Ferentz, I believe, to punt it.
Oh, and that one's going to take it. Come on, get a good one.
He'll roll to his right, and now a high boot, directional kick. We'll see where they spot it.
Rough.
The referee, very generous spot. Though to say right where it landed, the 17-yard line. It landed out of bounds, so I thought they might do where it crossed over the line.
Right.
But instead, they'll spot it at the 17, so not a bad punt inside the 20. And that's where Winthrop will start. 11:54 remaining in regulation. Lisbon up by a touchdown, 14-7. And snow is gusting through here along with some wind at this beautiful facility at Lewiston High School. All right, I formation for Winthrop. Choate under center on 1st and 10 from the 17. Takes a snap. Running off right tackle. Trying to get to that edge. And driven out of bounds is Jake Sousa. Good pursuit by that Lisbon defense. Lehman was there. Two-way player for the Greyhounds. Ball spotted, let's see here, shy of the 25. About the 23, about a 6-yard run. Under center, Choate will hand it off again, running near side this time. Sousa trying to get to the edge. Ooh, horse collar out of bounds. Right. That'll be a penalty. That'll be a 15-yard horse collar tackle penalty. McIver tried to bring him down, but he brought him down illegally. 11:41 to go in the game.
It's getting cold, boys.
It's getting windy. Luckily, we are in the press box, so just a refreshing gust of wind every now and then for us.
You see these guys on the
Plus,
sidelines.
I've got my handy sweater on, which is impervious to cold.
Holla.
So they're going to move it up on the horse collar tackle. The door won't stay closed. That's part of the problem behind us. But anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Winthrop from the 42-yard line.
Work quick.
Choate under center, I formation. Ramblers down by a touchdown with 11:41 left in regulation. Takes a snap, hand off Sousa.
There you go.
Sousa thought he had a hole, but he got pursued and dropped
Still a good run.
by McIver. He's still got a few yards to the
Yep.
47-yard line. So, solid run there on first down. About a 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 5 for the Ramblers. Down 14-7, 11-16 to go. Choate, I formation under center. On 2nd and 5, takes the snap.
Yep.
Handoff up the middle, and this time breaking free momentarily was Logan Baird before he got dropped.
Lost his shoe? No.
Colin Huell
He
came
ran out of his
flying
shoes.
in there. He lost a shoe on the play. Logan Baird did. So Baird will throw the shoe in frustration as he goes back to the sideline, just straight down though. And now sit down to put it on. 10:36 remaining regulation here. It's 14-7 in favor of the Greyhounds. They were last in the state title game in 2016. Lost a heartbreaker. In the gun here, we have a whistle. Timeout called by Winthrop. We will take a 30-second break with 10:23 left. And the Greyhounds up 14-7 here on MBR.
When you get hurt, we know you want to get right back into the game or back to the activity you love. With Ortho Access, Maine's only orthopedic walk-in clinic, you don't need an appointment. Plus, you'll save money compared to an emergency room visit. With locations in southern and central Maine, access to an orthopedic specialist is even easier. The orthopedic team at Spectrum Healthcare Partners. We're here to keep you out there.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth at Lewiston High School. 10:23 to go in this one. It's 14-7 in favor of the 2 seed Lisbon over the 1 seed Winthrop. And Winthrop has the football, 3rd and 3 from their own 49-yard line. Choate in the gun out of the timeout. Takes the snap. He'll look to keep it up the middle. Choate gets the first down yardage and then some inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line.
There you go.
Nice running by Keegan Choate to the 44 of Lisbon. Winthrop on the move. 10:02 to go, clock moving. Lisbon up 14-7 behind a rushing and a passing touchdown from their quarterback, Seth Lehman. The passing touchdown to Riley Quattrano. 1st and 10, Choate in the gun. Takes a snap. Configuration, and boy, Lisbon was ready for it. Breaking up that play, first man there, Justin Lee, and then the cavalry came for the Greyhounds.
It's like they were practicing that play all week long.
They tried to get it to Jevin Smith, and Jevin Smith never had a chance. Lisbon knew it was coming.
Honestly.
You could actually hear their coaching staff in the booth say, there's that play. They knew it, and they were ready for it. Back to the 49. 9:17 remaining, clock moving. 2nd down and 14 for the Ramblers. 4 wide receivers for Choate in shotgun from the Lisbon 49. Takes a snap, back to pass. Pump fake. Rolls to his right. Choate.
He's got him.
Oh, he didn't see him, and he gets dragged down at the 49 of Lisbon. Who'd he have?
He had, trying to look at his number. He's coming back, number 8.
Oh, yeah, that's his favorite target.
Yeah.
Ryan Baird, but couldn't get to him.
They were all covered for the majority of the time.
Right.
And he ended up running open to the sideline, but.
So to the 48-yard line. And Baird pleading his case with the official. Choate gets the play call and jogs back out to the huddle. 8:25 to go in the 4th. Winthrop trailing by a touchdown. It's 3rd down and 14 from the 48 of Lisbon. 4 wide receivers for Choate. Ian Steele in the backfield. We have a whistle before the snap. Delay of game on Winthrop. And so it'll be 3rd and 19 with 8:10 to go. That's a tough one.
Zero. You don't got much place for that one.
This time they get the play in a little quicker. They're back in their own territory now at about the 47. Third down and a long ways to go. 19 yards.
Yeah, Lisbon's just got to keep this in front of them. That's all they got to do. Don't let them get to the first down.
They have a good secondary with McIver and Lehman back there.
Yeah.
Joe takes a snap with 4 wide receivers.
Just sit.
Throwing it deep down the near side. Get up, ball. Baird's got it. 30. Baird to the 25-yard line. He out-jumped Lehman to reel it in. Ryan Baird, a huge play for the Ramblers. Woo. Just a jump ball, and Baird got it to the 26-yard line.
Wow.
It was him against Lehman. Jump ball. Baird got it. And Winthrop gets bailed out on a huge play by the senior split end, the favorite target of Choate, Ryan Baird. 1st and 10 Ramblers at the 26 of Lisbon. Choate under center with 7:30 remaining. The handoff, Logan Baird. Baird cutting back. Ooh. And Baird, a nice run down to the 17-yard line.
No, they want to keep playing.
Logan Baird with a nice run. Just shy of the first, it looks like. 2nd and 1. 9-yard gain.
Yeah. Quarterback keeper, why not?
Yeah, it's worked around here before. The one touchdown Winthrop has was a QB keeper by Choate. 2nd and 1 from the 16.
Or just dive forward for the first down, why not?
I formation. Choate under center. They'll hand it off.
Oh, wow, look at all those bodies.
He's got blockers. Touchdown, Winthrop.
That was a statement drive. That was, wow.
Logan Baird following his blockers for the touchdown. And we're an extra point away from a tie game.
They're not going to go away.
A simple runoff left tackle, and Logan Baird got some great blocking on the outside.
Half the team was there.
Yeah, no doubt. The all-important extra point, or will they go for 2 in the lead with 6:43 left?
This is big.
They're going for 2 to take the lead. Huge play, I formation, Baird the tailback. Choate under center, going for 2. A fade route. A slant route. Baird got it. Ryan Baird on the slant. 2-point conversion is good.
He just bodied him and took it.
That is showing so much confidence in your senior wide receiver. And Ryan Baird catches a slant route for the 2-point conversion. Initially, the way the quarterback dropped back, I thought he was throwing a fade, and then he just fired a slant to Ryan Baird, and he caught it for 2. And Winthrop has the lead.
Oh, no.
15-14 with 6:43 remaining in the game.
That just, wow.
What a call there.
1 second, Lisbon has it. They're playing in the driver's seat, and then all of a sudden,
yeah,
Winthrop is in the lead.
Counting down these minutes.
Can the Lisbon offense respond? These two teams' history, you know it's going to go down to the wire. Down by a point now after Ryan Baird catches the slant pass on the 2-point conversion from Keegan Choate. It was his younger brother, Logan Baird, who had the touchdown run a moment earlier. What a call to go for 2 and take the lead here. Logan Baird with the touchdown run. Ryan Baird with a 2-point conversion catch.
Now Winthrop wants to contain and no big returns on this one.
Yeah, line drive kick by Baird, far side. Fielded at the 21-yard line. Slicing down the middle of the field.
Oh!
50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and dragged down inside the 30-yard line. Riley Quadrato with a huge return for the Greyhounds.
There you go. There you go.
My goodness, and Lisbon's in business deep in Winthrop territory. Well, that's the last thing Winthrop wanted there. And the Greyhounds at the Winthrop 28. 6:33 to go, down by a point. Lisbon looking to answer. Dick on the far side.
Snap the ball. Snap the ball.
12 men right now.
Oh.
Lehman puts the man in motion. Rolls to his left. Lehman cuts back and is dropped at the 25 after a 3-yard run.
Don't fumble the ball.
Hanging on there with 6:22 remaining, clock moving, down by 1 point. Lisbon, quickly to the line, not letting them sub. Lehman in the gun, empty backfield. Puts a man in motion, that's Lee. Takes a snap, runs to his left, trying to get the edge. He will this time, and he's near the first down, maybe a yard short along the far sideline to the 21-yard line. Out of bounds with 6:01 to go, down by a point. Looks like about 2 yards to go. Just inside the 20. They need to get to the 18. Down by 1. It's 15-14 Winthrop. Lehman under center.
Come on.
Lee the fullback. The dive back Lee up the middle.
No.
And did he get it? He's close. He's close. We'll see.
They stopped him pretty early, though.
Justin Lee just dove forward, and
4th down.
he is just short. It's 4th down at the 19. They need a yard. 4th and 1. He got 1 on that one. Well, play of the game possibly at this point at least. 5:33 clock moving, 4th and 1.
This crowd is loving it. I'm loving it.
Lehman under center. It's Lee again on the dive.
Oh, I think you got it.
Lee fighting for yards. Into that pile. Winthrop trying to claim it's not a first down. We haven't seen a signal from the official yet. They're going to measure.
Yeah.
They're going to measure this one. The ball is right at that 18-yard line. 5:24 to go. Lisbon down by 1. The 4th down run by number 34, Justin Lee, the dive back. Was it enough? We're about to find out on this measurement. He got it! Winthrop can't believe it! Winthrop started to celebrate, and the official signals first down. Winthrop was saying that he didn't get it, but the official signaled first down. And that appears to be the case. They're arguing their case right now with the official. I've never seen that before. They measured it, the defense started to celebrate, and the official signals first down.
I'm dumbfounded on it right now. I don't know.
Empty backfield.
Anyways.
Lehman puts Lee in motion. We have a whistle, flag.
Can we challenge it?
No, there's no video review. Offsides on Winthrop.
Oh, man.
It's going to be 1st and 5 for the Greyhounds.
Oh, no.
5:13 to go. But the Greyhounds in the red zone down by a point. They're right at that yellow line for soccer, which confuses me, of course. All right, 4 wide receivers. Lee in motion. Lehman, they love this run to the outside. And Lehman!
It works!
Right through the defense on the far sideline and out of bounds for a first down! They love that run to the outside. They got a touchdown earlier off it. And he just weaved through that defense.
That's all right. Worst case scenario, they score. Winthrop has plenty of time to work with.
Yeah, they do.
If they can score, you know.
It's 1st and goal at the 5. 4:47 remaining. Lisbon trailing by a point. Lee the dive back again. They've been using him a lot. Bourget goes in motion.
Just crowd that line.
Lehman gives it to Bourget. Bourget for the end zone. Touchdown, Lisbon!
Wow.
Cam Bourget from 5 yards out. And with 4:42 to go, the Greyhounds retake the lead.
Ooh.
They got to go for 2, probably up by 5.
Yeah.
Well, or you go for 1 and get a 6-point lead and make the other team make an extra point, but let's see what they do. Because extra points are certainly never automatic in high school football. They appear to have the 2-point unit ready to go, though. Trying to take a 7-point lead here. Up by 5, 4:42 to go. Dip to the outside, they quickly go to the line. Empty backfield, Bourget in motion, Lehman in the gun. Trips to the left now.
I would, why not?
He's running to the left.
There you go.
They love the run to the left.
There you go.
And he gets there. 2-point conversion's good. Lehman again.
Everybody in the stadium knew that was coming. Come on.
22-15 Greyhounds. 4:42 to go. We'll take a quick 30-second break here on MBR.
Jesus.
They try to put me back in as quick as possible. The doctors and physical therapists try to tell you what's wrong right away so you can just get it fixed and get back to what you're doing and have your normal life or try to be even better than what you were before.
It's important for a parent to have someone here in Saco, close to the Biddeford-Saco area, because we have a lot of sports teams. When you have your daughter or son that's injured, in my case, my daughter, it's nice to know that you have someone local, someone that you can trust, and someone that is expert in sports injuries.
And welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Aaron Morris, Kyler Zitch.
What up? We got a good one.
Yes, we do. Down to the wire in the Maine Athletic Fundraising fourth quarter. It's 22-15 in favor of Lisbon as they answered the touchdown and 2-point conversion by Winthrop with a touchdown and 2-point conversion of their own after a huge kickoff return by Riley Quattrano. And then the touchdown run by Cam Bourget from 5 yards out and a 2-point conversion run by Seth Lehman. So Lisbon's retaking the lead, 22-15, plenty of time left, 4:42.
Nice.
Line drive, kick on the near side, fielded at the 17-yard line. This is the
Contain.
explosive man, Schmelzer. Schmelzer to the outside, and he's dropped shy of the 30-yard line. This time they do contain him. He returned the opening kick of the game for big yards.
They try to put me back in as
So now the senior captain, Keegan Choate, looking to lead the Ramblers on another comeback with 4:33 left, down by a touchdown.
This is it, man.
Yes, indeed. They have to go 71 yards
Plenty of time.
in 4:33. In the gun. Trips to the left is Choate. Takes the snap, looking left. Choate has time. Throwing for it all.
Get it.
Intercepted by Lehman. Lehman at the 40, 45 to midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, and dragged down at the 16-yard line.
The life just got sucked right out of Winthrop right there.
Seth Lehman picks off the pass and returns it deep into Winthrop territory. And Lisbon has the ball with the lead with 4:18 to go.
They've been targeting him all night. It was just a matter of time before he was going to get that one.
Yeah, you know he felt bad when he got out-jumped by Barrett for the earlier one. This time there was no out-jumping to do. He was right to him, and he got it. My goodness. Lehman with the pick, the quarterback and safety for the Greyhounds. Has them 4:18 away from Fitzpatrick Stadium.
I'm sorry, Lisbon's the number 2, Winthrop we got number 1, right?
Yep.
Seated?
Lisbon was
so
the
it's
2
written in the
seed
stars
coming
that Lisbon is going to take this game.
Based on their past matchups, the seed that was the underdog on paper won the game. Most recently, that was Winthrop, upending Lisbon in the quarterfinals 2 years ago. But Lisbon, after a regular season loss to Winthrop, on the verge of possibly winning this one. Long way to go. Still I formation. Handoff Bourget. Bourget fighting through the defense inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4:08 and counting. Clock moving. 22-15 in favor of Lisbon. They can basically clinch this win if they can punch it in. Up by a touchdown right now. Taking his time to get the play call. Seth Lehman. He's got a touchdown pass. He's got a touchdown run. He's also got a 2-point conversion run. I formation. Bourget with a touchdown run, the tailback here. Handoff Bourget up the middle. And maybe a yard. but not much.
Off the middle line number 33, Kansas City.
On the stop, Harlan Frake for Winthrop. 3:19 remaining. 3rd down and 5 from the 12 for the Greyhounds, leading 22-15. Clock moving. What a play here on 3rd down. Dick to the far side. What a game the man in the slot has had. Quattrano on the far side there. 3 wide receivers out of the eye. Bourget again. Why not? Bourget battling for yards. Might be a yard shy of the 1st down here, but he gets much closer. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Winthrop. You got to stop him, man.
They do if they want to have a chance. As they're letting that clock tick down to 2:35 and counting. Ball spotted here. 8-yard line maybe. Tough to tell from this angle. They need a yard. 4th and 1. Need to get to about the 7. They're very close. It's 4th down and short. Will they just give it to Bourget again? Leaves the fullback here.
Cornerback keeper?
Yeah, Lehman's been getting it done with his legs too. It's the fullback Lee.
And he gets it.
And Lee's still on his feet.
Oh,
Lee
get that
dragging tackles. There's a flag on the play inside the 5.
Oh, no.
The flag came right in the middle of that pile as Lee was battling forward. The fullback for Lisbon.
I think it's coming back.
We'll see what the penalty is. Haven't seen a signal yet.
Look offensively.
There, Lisbon, Winthrop indicating chop block. I don't know yet. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what this is?
Yeah, it's a chop, bro.
Chop block? Okay. Normally they use 2 hands in other levels. But anyway, so that's chop block against Lisbon. So that's a tough one.
That's what you want, though, if you're Winthrop.
Yeah, it's huge for Winthrop. Instead of 1st and goal, it's going to be 4th and long. Now, they've had 4th and long before, and we saw Lehman hit Quattrano for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So he can throw it. Now it's from the spot, so it's still manageable here. Let's see here. It's back to the 13.
Are they? Okay.
Need to get to the 8. About 5 yards. It's a 10-yard penalty from the 5, I think. So it's going to be 4th down and 5 from the 13. Inside 2 minutes left. They're going for a field goal here.
Okay.
Wow, Isaac Potvin.
That was a little, okay.
Sophomore. The field goal, it's a high snap. They get the hold down. The kick is up. Oh! It's good! He nails the field goal! And Lisbon has taken a 10-point lead with 1:45 to go. How about that?
Oh, man.
The sophomore. It was a very high snap, and somehow they got the hold down, and Potvin nails the field goal.
Good job, man.
Lisbon has a 10-point lead with 1:45 remaining. Big number 66, the sophomore defensive tackle and offensive guard and kicker knocking it through. So now, Lisbon will kick it off up by 10.
No mistake, boys!
Right now they're lacking a T to kick it off with. They're bringing it out. Number 66 in white, Isaac Potvin, with the field goal to give them some huge insurance points, making this a 2-score game with 1:45 left. And the wind knocks the ball off the tee, so they may need someone to hold it for him. I believe Lehman's the holder, if I'm not mistaken, on kicks, and what a hold that was, because that was a high snap.
Honestly.
Here's the kickoff from Potvin. Low liner near side, out of bounds.
Okay.
Just no, I mean, I guess it's better than let them try to return it for a touchdown.
Right. Huh.
1:45 left. Now, the rules on this in high school, I never remember. Sometimes they just re-kick it. I think it is a no, Popvin's jogging off the field, so maybe not. Yeah, they're not going to re-kick. They're going to spot the ball at the 38. All right, 1st and 10 for Winthrop at the 38-yard line, down by 10, 1:45 to go. What a game tonight here in the Class D South Regional Final. Choate in the gun with 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap, back to pass, has time in the pocket, over the middle, caught at midfield.
Keep going.
McIver with the tackle. He connected that time with Gavin Perkins.
That guy's down now. Injury timeout.
Oh, wow. We do have a Winthrop player down in the backfield and an injury timeout, as you mentioned. Number 54 in green, Pat Rush, who had a big game on defense, walking off under his own power.
Yeah, he took it again.
Minute 38 left in this one. Ball is at the Lisbon 49. Lisbon leads by 10 after a field goal from Isaac Potvin.
Throw in the sophomore. It's your time.
Choate trips to the right. Takes a snap. Throws far side, and it is caught at the 45-yard line.
Good coverage.
For a few yards. He dropped back so deep that throw actually only got about 5 yards. The catch was by Schmelzer to the 45 at Lisbon. Hurry up, no huddle. Fast. 1:11 left.
Stay on.
Trips to the left and whistle. And Rush is ready to come back in. And let's see here. Ball spot at the 44. Pardon me, the 46. Minute 8 left. There you go, Lisbon! Lisbon has a 10-point lead. They were down by 1. And in the gun here, Choate. 5 wide receivers. Back to pass, throwing it deep down the far sideline. Had a man, but overthrew him. Incomplete. Intended that time for number 6 in green, if I'm not mistaken, Gavin Perkins again. Clock stops, 1:02 left. It's going to be 4th down, and this is it. Winthrop, if they want any chance, would have to convert this one. Down by 10, though. Even if you score, you have to get an onside kick. Choate brings the play back to the huddle. Ball at the 46 of Lisbon, right near the 45. 5 wides. This is it for Winthrop's hopes here. Choate to pass. Throws it. Going for it all. It's short of the target and intercepted again by the Greyhounds. Down the far sideline. Sliding down.
I respect that.
To clinch the victory. Lisbon.
Take a knee, guys.
It's going to win this game and advance to the state championship game. And how about that? The interception, Riley Quattrano.
How about
what
that?
A game for number 8 in white. He had the 4th down touchdown pass earlier. He had the huge kick return after Winthrop had taken the lead. The huge kick return to set up Lisbon for a touchdown. And then their own 2-point conversion. And Quattrano picks off the pass to seal this one. 51 seconds left. Lisbon up by 10. Great game here tonight at Lewiston High School. How about Lehman, who had the pick earlier, taking a knee. Defensively, he had the pick. As a QB, he had a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. Lisbon High School, their fans on the far side getting pumped up right now. Clock at 35 seconds left. They'll probably have to take one more knee.
Man.
They'll huddle up with 23 seconds. The Greyhounds last appeared in the state title game in 2016. They're going back to the state title game in 2019 as Lehman takes the knee and Lisbon prevails 25-15 over the top-seeded Winthrop Ramblers. How about that?
Wow.
What a game. Both teams played really well. In the end, Lisbon gets the victory as they had a rushing touchdown from Bourget. They had the two-point conversion and then the field goal by Potvin to put the game basically out of reach at 10 points late. Despite a very high snap, they somehow got the hold down to nail the field goal. The teams will shake hands. Lisbon's going to play in the state title game November 23rd. So a week from tomorrow, Saturday, November 23rd at Fitzpatrick Stadium against either Bucksport or Dexter. At last check, Bucksport was winning that game, the top seed from the north. Class D South champion, Lisbon Greyhounds. Also, by the way, I wanted to say they have some players from St. Dom's as well on their team, so shout out to those guys as well. But Lisbon with the victory here tonight over Winthrop, Monmouth, Halldale, 25-15. Kyler, any final thoughts on this game?
What a great game. It's really fun to watch. Lisbon's just got to come out and play in fire and not any launcher on the floor.
And
keep going.
Both quarterbacks, I thought, did a good job.
Absolutely.
Lehman got a pick on defense.
Yeah, both sides,
Yep, did a great job playing both ways. Lisbon with the victory, 25-15.
Congratulations.
For John, our cameraman, for Kyler, my color commentator, my name is Aaron Morse. Signing off here on MBR. Lisbon going to the Class D title game for the first time since 2016. Have a good night.
Good night.